Liverpool lineup. They played Milan less than 48 hours ago, so there's a fair degree of rotation and a debut for 39-year-old goalkeeper Alex Manninger.
And when you look at a guy like James Milner at left back, you think to yourself, okay, what's going on here? That means, all right, you're a utility player, but what is your real position? Sadio Mane will be playing underneath Daniel Sturridge. Sturridge becomes an important player for Liverpool in the sense of, can he stay healthy? And if he does, then does Liverpool become a contender?
Let's look at Roma. They've been busy tying up permanent deals for players who've previously been with them on loan. Players falling into that category include Stefan El-Shaarawy.
And yet you feel that some of the strength of Roma is in the midfield with Kevin Strootman and Nangle, and Strootman in particular. Again, another guy that if he can stay healthy, he can certainly be a dominant player.
In Boston, and this, of course, is a game between two clubs owned by Bostonians, James Pallotta's Roma and John W. Henry's. He's faced by Milner. Shot from El-Shaarawy, and some first work for Alex Manninger.
El-Shaarawy does well in getting inside of Klein. Nobody steps out centrally for Liverpool defensively, and Manninger full stretch, good save. So with a couple of big saves and wins the game for Liverpool, and then makes a big mistake and so on and so forth.
Nangolan looking for Edin Dzeko. Well, he was just having to stretch a bit.
Edin Dzeko finds himself in a really good position. Good hold-up play by Salah, and Nangolan joins in the attack. And if you're Edin Dzeko, once you take this touch and hold on Nathaniel Klein, this is when you have to be able to finish this chance. And really, if you look at Edin Dzeko's career, that's
Salah. Dzeko. And Dzeko does well. It's a corner, which indicates a touch on the way, but Dzeko turned nicely.
There's no question that Edin Dzeko, for a big guy, he can certainly play well with his feet, strong on the cut, generates some space, tries to find that far post. I don't think there's a touch there. Is what they're capable of, not only to those of us on the outside, but to themselves.
Mane. Sturridge, nicely taken, but no finish. Tried to get some elevation.
It was a good hold-up play initially by Sadio Mane, and Alisson, once he comes out, stretches his arm, is able to get a hand on it. Good save in the end by Alisson.
Time. Milner. Now, is that handball? Ojo stoops to nod the ball into the net, but the referee had already had his say on that. It's not going to count. Wijnaldum pleading his case.
Ball floated into the box. And there's no question it's a handball by Georginio Wijnaldum. Good.
Firmino. And now Milner. And Sturridge. El-Shaarawy. Great run.
It's just too easy for El-Shaarawy, and it's been a few times now that he's been able to get an inside position. Lovren goes to the right, Klavan goes to the right as well, opens up the middle. Everybody's chasing the movement of the ball by Edin Dzeko.
United States. Firmino.
It'll be interesting to see how much of a role Roberto Firmino ends up having this season. So many attacks.
The recruited goalkeeper to Florenzi, the man who scored memorably against Barcelona in the Champions League from 50 yards last season. Here's Dzeko. And Dzeko gets the shot away and scores. Given too much space and too much opportunity. And guided wide of a veteran goalkeeper.
This is the third time that Edin Dzeko finds himself in a position where he can utilize his body to bring the ball down, hold up play to begin with, and then on the turn, Dejan Lovren does not step on time. Good shot by Dzeko. Manninger blocked out by Lovren initially. It's a good finish by Dzeko. But again, not only do we have sufficiently, maybe not, but this is a team that was in Champions League final 2 years ago.
There's Emerson. And Salah. Mane. Chan. Helped in. And it was Sturridge who had the effort on goal. And Milner again. Just needed a touch from Firmino.
That was optional defending on the flank by Roma. Florenzi backs up, backs up, backs up. There's no help coming out of midfield. Salah with some sort of...
No. Disguised for Milner. And paddled behind by the goalkeeper, Alan.
Crashing into the box.
First of 2 additional minutes. Milner. High and hanging. It was Lovren's header. And it's turned in by Shea Ojo. Much acclaim from Liverpool supporters. But again, big question marks about the defending.
On both sequences, on the far post defending, where Lovren wins the ball, and then just ball watching from Edin Dzeko and everybody else for Roma. And Ojo is in an onside position, slightly on an onside position. And from there, no problem.
So in fact, it is a much changed Liverpool side. Paredes. And it was Nangolan who was perilously close to getting the telling touch.
So what was the message from Jordan Henderson? Keep the line, right? Well, everybody drops. Everybody drops from Liverpool, and eventually Nangolan doesn't get picked up.
Moreno. Coutinho. Lallana. Moreno once again. Lallana. Gordon Peter defending.
It's good work down the left-hand side by Coutinho. Perhaps a little fortunate with the rebound. But Alberto Moreno plays the ball inside, and it's a good tackle by Juan Jesus.
Leandro Paredes. Digging one out for Alessandro Florenzi. And there's Dzeko! And Salah makes it 2-1 to Roma. Dzeko's initial effort wasn't so much saved by Mignolet, but just straight at him. But Salah first to react.
It's good work by Florenzi on the left-hand side. Floated ball into the box. Dzeko in between the defenders. Mignolet just reacts. Wilson is complaining to Mignolet that perhaps he should have come up for the rebound. I think Mignolet is still surprised that he was able to make the save initially. And Salah, while Wisdom and Mignolet are looking at each other, nobody clears it. Salah says, thank you very much. I'll just step in right here, and I'm going to finish it.
The Egyptian, in that flurry of substitutions, was Gerson. Meaty effort, but not one of real consequence or threat. And Juan Iturbe as well, Paraguayan winger. Just Leandro Paredes. Roma to Totti. Totti tried to turn and the shot came in and was well saved, and then a miss by Juan Iturbe.